It's probably better if I wasn't right-handed. Wee! Better question is, do I know what I'm doing? No, not really. But when has that ever stopped me before? Let's go! Oh dear Lord, why is this so far away from me? I'm literally kneeling on my chair. Alrighty, so if you hear any squeaks, no you didn't. I should probably cover up some contact information, shouldn't I? Don't need that on the internet. Dagnabbit. Like I said, this would be better if I wasn't right-handed, but tripod or thingamabobber is right here. But yeah, I don't know how long that's gonna work. Put my arm around the other. The only way I'm ever gonna put my arm around anything, it's the goddamn tripod. But yeah. Are you prepared? Because I'm not. My brain. I don't know, how do you talk to people? Yeah. The sticky bunch. A lot of it is from Milky Tomato. And others are from Spicy Mochi on Etsy. They're pretty cool. I ordered from them a few times, and they're always pretty awesome. But yeah, we started this one in July 21st. And then we finished it yesterday, actually. As I'm recording this, because right now it's the 2nd. So we got an OC Sam, because of course I do. Oh yeah, this print, because I love strawberries. In case you can't tell. Not the biggest fan of pink, but strawberries. I love them. Strawberry milk is still an abomination. I could never get on that train. But yeah, we got Sam, a character of mine. Can you tell what role she plays yet? Good, because I don't know. It changes every year or so. This is... I still don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Yelcolor? Yelcolor? I don't know. They're pretty cool. That makes all their own music. Canonically, in the world that they've created, nobody really has a concept of gender, so everyone's like they, it, or something. And they personally go by they, them, I believe, or they, it. But yeah. There's me. That's a friend. Because I thought it would be pretty cool. And it's an ankle. Ah, fudge. Nugget. But it's pretty cool, if I do say so myself. I mean, some more. But I mean, I like it. That's enough for me. I know, it's pretty empty. This is a watercolor book, so I felt bad for not utilizing an entire page, but also I'm bad at a lot of things, okay? Example A. This is also an original character. I don't sound enthusiastic at all. But yeah, this is an OC as well. And was only ever given a story because of My Little Pony, funnily enough. This is shaking, isn't it? Is my presence really that threatening? Oh no, I gotta stop messing with it. Ooh! I love these two because, objectively, I don't care what anyone says, Halloween is the best holiday. You cannot convince me otherwise. Yeah. Because horror and comedy have been my favorite thing for as long as I can remember. My favorite horror movies are also the two first ones that I remember ever watching are Beetlejuice, and yes, I saw the second movie, and Zombieland. Stop shaking, I'm not that threatening, I'm 5'6". But yeah, these are also OCs. This one is Raven, who's supposed to be a scarecrow with a pumpkin head, because of course they are. No, they are not related to the Headless Horseman. And then this is Skelly Boy. Very creative name, I know, thank you. I came up with it all by myself. But yeah, they're fun. I always like drawing them, because they technically have a world and universe and all. It's just, I may not like children, but I want to make them into a children's book series. Need I say more? This is TikTok entirely. First spread, I'm probably exceptionally happy about because I did what I set out to do, which was make fan art. Is it good? Probably not. Oh well. Oh. We can ignore that. And that. And that. And that. It's not that they're a secret. I just personally do not like them because of how empty they are. But I mean, am I willing to show them? Yeah, sure. Do I like them? Hell no. This one is one of my favorite stories. Because you know how I say I'm not threatening. I don't scare people. This was me. Because it started off as like a really shallow vent story where I would just vent out like my frustrations and like the intense intrusive thoughts, because having an outlet is better than holding it inside and act. And then I put some friends in it too, and it's adorable. They're all traumatized in their own kind of way. He's the main character, but he's not a good guy, because remember, the protagonist is only who the story's about. They don't have to be the hero. Oh. Slight not clothing, because this is Eula. Because I'm totally not a furry, but this is probably the closest I'm ever gonna get to being a furry. Making characters that can transform into animals, but keep their animalistic characteristics of like the ears and tail, and the fact that the joke of 9 lives is because she is an international criminal. I know she doesn't look that way because she's also 4'11" in her story. She's pocket size. She's travel size. With her best friend. They are not in a relationship. They are not dating. They're just friends, I swear. Partners in crime, if you will. Ignore the perspective. But yeah, look at how adorable Eula is. Look at the baby. She's so small. She's so sweet and amazing. And I love her. Just empty sketches because I was feeling a little brain dead because these 3 pages were done in 1 day. Or 1 and 2 days. I get paid to leave the house. Don't tell me what to do. Oh. We don't need to talk about this. Oh. Not lifting this up because the nudity. Like, straight up. This is also kind of a vent character. But for different reasons. Oh, look at the little babies. This is the halfway spread. And it has Eula and Host, that's their name. She is she, her. They are any pronouns because they're gender fluid, and that's the whole concept of their character. They're pretty cool. She's kind of an asshole, but like the good ass. These again. These are always really fun to do. Also, gonna see something funny. It looks like the Marge Simpson meme, but I was just trying to like practice weird poses or just dancing without a reference, obviously. Whoever uses a reference unless absolutely freaking necessary. Oh, well. Too late, I guess, on that front. But a little bit of a gore warning. Not good gore, but like gore nonetheless. The brain matter is spilling out of this boy. But yeah, oh yeah, I don't think I said it before. This is Little Prince, or Prince in his story. And then this is Happy Day, and then there's a third character in their polyamorous marriage. But I don't think I really draw her that much. Her name is Honey Pie. Do I really like an H name for some reason? Probably. The Little Hatchet. I actually have one. Because I found it randomly, and I asked Father, and he said I could keep it. So that's fun. Ooh, Gravity Falls. These are not good at all, because I'm bad at drawing characters from other media. I'm bad at fan art. And it's probably more of a subconscious thing than anything. Because it's entirely just a me thing that I personally feel awkward about doing fan art. Because if I accidentally do the characters in something that they wouldn't do in the canon, I feel weird about that. Oh. And then on TikTok, they had a Bill Sona trend. And I thought it was pretty cool. I personally wouldn't. But guess what? I have another mental character that actually would. Because totally not traumatized. But probably. Don't know by what, but yeah. But yeah. Yeah, Fubbernooks. You got the cowboy, because of course you are. Woof. You can't see that at all, can you? Oh well. Gross. And then instead of twinkifying him, people made Human Bill again. I personally think he would have 6 fingers because to make Ford feel better, saw that someone had it to where he had 6 fingers on one hand and 4 on the other, and personally I also think that's pretty cool. But yeah, of course I did the Redemption AU. I love that. He tries to go to therapy, and then they try to help him, and he's like, oh, fuck. But look at the little man. You can't handle the uber instincts of my uber autism because TikTok brain rot. This is also a mental thing, but this one is named Apprentice. And the only reason I drew him over here was because this was supposed to be him, but I don't know whose face that is. He is probably the closest to looking like me, like not becoming his own. Like for Prince, I try to give him like attributes or like feelings of what I would not do, like murder, and like actually being in a relationship because but Apprentice, the only part of him that probably would never be like me is the fact that he's a pastor. Personally, I'm not that religious, but in the story, he is, in his like mini story that I'm trying to make, because I do want to make it to where he isn't me, but is still also me at the same time. I want to make his story where he is a priest and a detective. If it sounds like a story you've read, I swear it's not. It's different, I promise. Yeah. An unholy sacrifice. Because of course it is. But also practicing backs. But I wanted to make in his story that while he's a priest, he's also followed around by 2 monkeys, because it came to me in a dream where he helped them out when he was a child, and so they stuck around and watched him grow, and then are hanging around him still. Turn your back on the world. Is this his backstory? I don't know, I'm not funny. And the Beetlejuice, because I love Beetlejuice. Again, I always love Beetlejuice. I can't draw him for shit, but it's Fiddleford Hadron McGucket. I mean, us Southerners have to stick together, am I right? You probably would not believe that I'm Southern, even though I probably said y'all like 8 times. Ooh. This is also an OC, but she is part of a fairy tale story. And the main problem I'm having with her story is like, it's meant to be a fairy tale, but I feel awkward making it a fairy tale. And I'm like, that only happens in fairy tales. Well, guess what? Her story is a fairy tale. The main thing about it is I don't want magic in it. I just want people and happiness because she's a princess. She's like the least traumatized in the story. And I almost kept it that way. I mean, she's still technically not really that traumatized. My dog tags are clicking against each other. A little bit more Fiddleford. And then a concept that I think I tried to execute. I like how it is, and I don't want to try and mess it up. But they're meant to be like a s'more, where them 2 are like graham grunkles, like the graham crackers. Dipper is chocolate, and if you want to make it matching his name, he can be like dark chocolate. Or milk chocolate if you want to go with Mason, given that's his name. And then Mabel is a marshmallow. And I was gonna have like Waddles be like a fire and stuff. I think it would be kind of cool, but I don't think I executed it as well as I could have. But am I gonna try again? Probably not. But But I mean, I like that I at least got it out on paper, so I can say I at least tried. Because at the end of the day, if you don't at least try, how are you gonna know what you did? My husband, Michael Keaton. I love this man. And I love Beetlejuice. Yes, I saw the second movie. I saw it with my nephew. It was amazing. I highly recommend it. Because I always associate horror with comedy. I probably shouldn't for everything, but I mean, I also grew up on the Scary Movie franchise. My watch hit the counter. It's Thorn again! I don't think I said that the first time. What does he look so depressed? He's not. Yet. I don't know. I have a problem but I have a hard time executing like masculinity, strong people in general. Like, he starts off kind of strong, like buff and muscular. He starts off kind of muscular, and his boyfriend, I will not spoil that. I am not spoiling who his significant other is, but I will say it is a boy, because gay. He gets a little chunkier because he's also like slightly depressed, but his mental health, at least for one of us, his mental health gets better when he meets somebody. He gets a little fat, not a lot, just a little bit of chub, because he's trying to take care of himself. But then he becomes a little more muscular again. But yeah, I really like this one. I almost watercolored it, but kind of glad I didn't, because the paper that it's on is like a sketch pad. So watercolors would not have worked. It's Sam! I don't know. I was gonna color this entirely, but it's in acrylics, and I don't like acrylics. So I just did the skin and the hair, pointed at the wrong things, and then did her top in Posca. But yeah, look at the little lady. I really like drawing her. She's amazing. She's one of my oldest characters. I made her when... Sorry, there's a lawnmower outside. I almost thought it was a car, but But yeah, she's pretty. I like her. Michael! This is also... You want to take a guess? Guess what? This isn't me, but it's like a mental state. But look at the little angel. Literally. Look at the little man. I don't know. I really like this. And he's an awesome little guy. He's the Tism. And I love him. Yep. And then there's Sam. Ignore the proportions, because, well, do I look like I can do proportions? I shouldn't, because I can't. Ha 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 ha. Jesus, that was creepy as hell. Do I got anything in here other than random scraps of paper? Probably not. Yeah, these are also from Milky Tomato. That's from a shirt I bought with my adult money. But yeah, this is a sketchbook it was. I got off of Amazon because, of course I did. Got some random paper. Oh, this is when my niece hosted a tea party with me and my sister. And so we had to make a story with one word at a time. And I decided, and given that I was the only one that had a pen on me, I wrote it all down. You can read it if you want. Am I? No, because my spelling is trash. And then I doodled prints. Because of course I did. I don't know. This was a piece of paper I put in between pages. Not for markers, because it's a watercolor sketchbook. And I had a feeling that markers probably wouldn't work the best on it. And I only did like a little bit of marker work in it. And you probably wouldn't even notice if I pointed it out to you. But yeah. Also, pin for Milky Tomato. Oh, yeah, I should probably say where I got all the stickers from. This one and this one were from Oliver's Antics. This one and this one is from the Digital Circus, like the official thing. Don't buy bootleg. The brain rot is real. This one were from Milky Tomato. This one is from this one, and this one are from Redheaded Badger on Etsy. And then this one's also by Spicy Mochi. And then that one's from Amazon because it's Mr. Pen. But yeah. Did you have a fun time? I didn't. Well, I mean, can't say that. Did you have a fun time? If not, tell me what I can do to get better. Other people's opinions change my life all the time. If you want to stay, I ain't gonna stop you. If you want to leave, go ahead. But yeah, if you had fun, there might not be a next one, so don't expect another video. Bye.